Denver Turnverein. This is early 2019. Little tutorial on the mixer here. You can see it's on here. No lights are on. Somebody turned the plug strip off. So that's on now, which made this all light up. You turn that on first. And then you come over here. You can see the amp rack. This is to the right of the stage. There's a button right here at the bottom of this. You turn that on, it'll turn everything on in the correct sequence. There's a processor and 3 amplifiers here. They all should light up. Yep. And then these buttons have to be engaged for the sound to come out. And got a phone hooked up here. I'm gonna start, usually there's a line here, start with your main out here, about there. Yeah, I'd even pull that down a little bit further. And here's a big deal, guys. This is the highs or the treble. This is the low or the bass. If you've got a song where it's too bassy, turn this down. Straight up this way at 12 o'clock is neutral. If you need to turn the bass down, you can go to the left of neutral where the bass is gone. This white one is the FX button. There's some FXs you can put in here, like echoes and flanges and stuff. You generally don't want that in this particular venue. So make sure the FX is turned all the way down on that unless you know what you're doing specifically. This is the balance left and right. So where this is plugged in here is this one. Make sure your highs are at 12 o'clock to start, lows are at 12 o'clock to start. FX is turned all the way to 0, and then your balance is in the middle, and from there you can go. And this light has to be on, or no sound will come out. This has to be on, or no sound will come out. This is pre-fader listen right here, where you can plug a set of headphones in and listen to this like your phone's right up here without it coming out. You could have this off and pre-fader on. You could listen to that like a cue thing if you want. But that's what you need to be watching out for. And then on the microphone, this is gain, which is a secondary volume. And if you had this turned all the way down, you might be having to slide this thing all the way up to get enough sound. Have it in the middle and then turn the gain up to where, this is about in the middle somewhere where it's comfortable. You're getting enough volume on your mic. You don't want this, generally you don't want this all the way down, and generally you never want it all the way up. But, I would start there and go from there. And when you turn all this stuff off, normally you would turn off your sound first, whatever your computer is. Go over, turn off the amp rack, then go to the back of this and turn it off there. If you turn this off right now with the amps on, it will pop through the speakers, and that's not good. So that's a little short tutorial. You can see that this is getting plenty of volume without it getting too hot there. There is no gain on this one. So we're just plugged in here with lows and highs about, 0, which is 12 o'clock. It sounds pretty good in here.